Hello and welcome to a song analysis video. Today I've decided to take on the seemingly impossible task of ranking all of the Power Rangers theme songs. I see a lot of lists in YouTube comment sections that I just don't agree with, and I think a lot of people may be clouded by nostalgia, so I tried to set aside a bit of mine and listen to them as objectively as I could. Before we begin, I would just like to say that all the placements are almost 100% subjective, and if we have differing opinions, that's completely fine. If you have some suggestions to my list, maybe comment them. I used K Marco's and Mighty Morphin's videos of all the Power Rangers theme songs, and the links for those will be in the description. I'm not counting Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers as separate theme songs, as they're so similar, and I'm also not ranking the RPM demo. With that said, let's begin. In 18th place, I've put Ninja Steel. I thought the random modulation sounded kind of strange, and I also didn't like that the lyrics were 90% Go-Go Power Rangers. Only Mighty Morphin Power Rangers can really do that without me face-palming. I did like the instrumental intro though. It isn't horrible, but just the worst out of some really good theme songs. In 17th place, I put RPM. This may be surprising for some, but I thought the lyrics and melodies were extremely redundant. It only works as a theme song, and I would most likely skip it. I like the demo more, but as some people have already pointed out, it doesn't really fit the vibe the show is trying to put out. Next, we've got Megaforce. It is literally Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and the rest of those, with the intro of Lost Galaxy and Lightspeed Rescue. That doesn't mean it's bad per se, as I do like it, but I think it doesn't really compare with the other more original ones. In 15th, I put Ninja Storm. I didn't like it that much. It sounded too much like an indie pop song, or whatever adjacent to that is, at points, and it definitely doesn't compare to the other themes in terms of hype and excitement. For 14th place, we've got Operation Overdrive. It is only one of 2 rap theme songs, but I think it was definitely worse than Mystic Force. I still like it though, and would probably not skip it if I was watching it. I do like that it's unique, but I don't really know how the rap style fits with the theme songs in Power Rangers. But it works. Then in 13th, I placed Samurai. I watched this one the most, and I have a faint memory of sitting in a hotel with Samurai playing on the TV a while ago. Like Metaforce, it is basically Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but I like the intro much more, and the instrumentation is so much cooler. In 12th, I have Dino Thunder. This one was really confusing me, probably because my brain was fried after hours of Power Rangers theme songs, but I couldn't form a definite opinion on it. I like the intro and build-up comparatively, but I just didn't like the main bit as much as the songs following this one. These next 11 were super hard to put in good order because I liked all of them so much. In 11th, however, I put SPD. My brother was obsessed with this show, among a lot of these, among others, and I heard this theme way too much. I really like the intro with the drums and the guitar. I think it might also be a bass, which is why I put it above Dino Thunder. Top 10! In 10th, we've got Wild Force. I liked the melody, the middle bit, essentially the chorus, but I thought the lyrics were extremely basic when the robotic voice was also quite jarring. In 9th, we've got Time Force. I like the overall gist of the theme song. Nothing really stood out to me except for that I liked it. Very informative song analysis. Oh, I thank you, song analysis. In 8th, we have Lost Galaxy. The intro singing sounds a bit like Time Force, but I like the direction they took it in more. Actually, Lost Galaxy, Time Force, and Lightspeed Rescue are all quite similar in a way that I like, so I've grouped them all quite close together, only distinguishing them based on minor things. Then 7th, we have Mystic Force. I know this is a favorite of a lot of people, and I like it as well. I really like how it does sound mystic and ethereal in the beginning, but the next part is just a bit bizarre. It sounds like a remix of Power Rangers theme song instead of the actual song. It does kind of work though. Then in 6th, we have Lightspeed Rescue. This one, as stated earlier, is very similar to Lost Galaxy and pretty similar to Time Force as well, but I think the lyrics are more clever in this one, which is why it was placed higher. Almost done. In 5th, I've put Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It is the original Power Rangers and therefore basically deserves to be placed high. It is a blueprint for so many other themes, and the guitar/instrumentation is just so cool, and I love how the instruments are all slowly added in at the beginning. Then in 4th, I put Turbo. It doesn't quite start out to suit my tastes, but I really like the vocalizations. It sounds really nice. For some reason, the very beginning also sounds like a Yokai Watch summoning song. I think I have problems. For some reason, some of these sounds like Yokai Watch summoning songs to me. These next two are all super pretty and fantastic and amazing and all of that, and it was really hard for me to put them in order. But in third, I put Dino Charge. The first time I heard this theme, I was like, wow, I could unironically just sing this to myself. Even though it's a newer one, I still think it's great. In second, we have Zeo. The harmonies are so good. The first time I showed them to my non-Power Rangers theme song loving friend, she was impressed. That is a good unit of measurement. The lyrics aren't overly complex, but they also aren't the same two words over and over again, which is a plus for me. And finally, in first, we have Jungle Fury. The first time I heard it, I instantly fell in love, and I have it on my very exclusive playlist and listen to it unironically. The opening guitar bit that gets repeated 3 times with a new harmony on it every time never fails to make me smile, and then the melody that comes afterwards is still very nice. It surprised me that a lot of other people don't have this one in first, or at least first adjacent around that area, and it's actually the reason I was inspired to make this ranking video. Well, I hope you enjoyed this ranking video, even if you disagreed. I hope you don't carry a never-ending grudge for me, and yeah, see you soon, mayhaps.